Good morning friends and welcome. It's time for a new modification on my Royal Enfield Meteor 350. I'm at the workshop of my friends from Cafe Racer 69 here in Berlin. It's still very cold outside, so I'm quite happy to do this work inside. And this is what I'm changing today. This is the dashboard of the Meteor 350. We have this off-center speedometer and we have the tripper navigator on the other side. And this is something that I don't like that much. So today I will center the speedometer, put it here with a bracket in the middle, and I will take off this tripper navigation because I don't need it. And it's too bright for my taste because this light here, especially at nighttime, is very bright. So a little bit disturbing for me, and I prefer to have the speedometer in the middle. I already mentioned it in my last video. This speedometer, which is off-center, is disturbing me a lot. I would prefer to have it in the middle, and this is what I will do today. I got a bracket to put it in the center, and I will deinstall the tripper navigator because I'm not using it. And this very bright light here is disturbing a lot, especially when you ride at night. And I bought something for that, and this is this set here. I got it from Hitchcock's. This is this bracket to center the speedometer. Then you have a manual here, how to install it, and some screws that you need. I bought some different screws here, different lengths, because I will install a Razor 2. This is the original Royal Enfield one. First I will take off the big windscreen because I have to detach everything here. So this is very easy, just the 4 screws here, and then easy to take it off. Of course the Meteor looks much better without the windscreen, but for this cold weather it's quite handy. So next step is to loosen the screws here for the handlebar. Very important, always put something on top of your tank so that you're not damaging the paint. And now quite easy, just take off the screws here. Always take a small box for all the screws. Carefully. So these mounts here for the windscreen are very solid, work perfect. So, and now I can lift off the handlebar here, put it a little bit to the front. So there we go. So this installation guide here is very helpful. So first step is to remove the 3 button head screws to take off the Speedo. These screws are here in the back. Very small ones. Need an extra special tool for this one here. So, and the last one here, this is easier to reach. Oops, there it is, number 3. So next step is to unplug here the block connector. So, there it is. So then I have to take off the bracket and the lead here. So there we are. So normally they say you have to lift up everything here. This means loosen the upper part here. But I will try if I can reach everything without loosening it. Let's see. Perfect. Now we'll loosen the screw from the tripper navigation system here. Just a small one. So, first screw here. So the screw, the big one, and off we go. And here is the tripper. Just loosen the cable at the back. So here it is. Tripper is off. And now we have the small cable here. I just will see later where I'll put it. Okay, now I have to loosen the other side. Let's start with the screw here. Let's see if I get there. Loosen the screw here. Okay, this is a long one. Let's see if this is different than the other side. So this is the screw from the left side. This is the one from the right side. No, it's the same length. And now the small one here from the front. So here it is. This is the old bracket and the screws. Well, now there's a new screw here inside, but only one, because the old one has to be longer because of the mount of the dashboard. So this was the original bolt, which was inside here, because it has to hold the bracket here. And now there's a new shorter bolt for this side here, which goes in here. But because there was a tripper on the other side, I need a shorter bolt on the other side too. There's only one inside the package. And next step would be to insert the rubber here. And then these metal pins here. And this comes into the front with these small screws here. So because the screw is a little bit too long, because the spacer for the mounting bracket is missing now, I will leave everything inside, like the spacer and the washer. And then I should have the perfect length. Just the plastic part is missing for the dashboard. So I will do the same on the other side. I will keep the washers here, insert it from this side here. So now I have to tighten these screws here. I need 50 Newton meters. Okay, that's 50. The other side. Now I just have to tighten these two screws here from the bracket for the Speedo. Okay, number one. Okay, number two. Next step, we have to reconnect the cable here, which goes like this. And the rubber gasket on top. Now we put the screws back. Start with the top one. One. I think I have to take this off. This looks a little bit strange here. But I will keep it because there's a number on it. Okay, so next step, the risers. There's only one way they fit. No, not this one. This is the right direction. So because the risers are lifting everything a little bit, I have to check the length of the screws now. Because there's also this small distance piece here for the windscreen. Okay, this is number one, it's quite long. This is number two. Oh, this might be a little bit short. Okay, next step is to put the handlebars back here. For a second. So this is a little bit balancing work now. Okay. Distance piece down here. Okay, same on the other side. So last step, tightening the screws here for the handlebar. One, two, three, okay. Last step, where are the screws? Here are the screws. Last step is to put back the windscreen, and then I will show you the result, how it looks. And I can tell you it looks really good. So, where's the windscreen? So here's the windshield. This is very easy to mount. Just 4 screws, nut on the back. And this windscreen is very good. If you are a little bit taller and you're doing a lot of long distance rides, helps a lot. Much less wind buffeting on your helmet. And it still looks okay. Of course, in summer I will uninstall it. Perfect. And because I put some razors inside, the windscreen is a little bit more up now, like 1 centimeter. So I have a little bit more space here, but still looks perfect. Everything fits. And this is really very, very solid. So, finished now. Now I can show you the end result, how it looks like. So, towel can go away. So this is how it looks now with a centered dashboard. And I think it looks much better. I prefer this look. Absolutely amazing. This was really worth it. Of course, I lost the tripper navigation now, but I was not using it that much. And if I'm traveling, I will put my Apple CarPlay here. I will show you in the next video which one I'm using. And you see a little bit more of this wonderful headlight, this chrome headlight. Yeah, so what do you think? Please let me know, write it down in the comments. You prefer it off-center, to the left, or centered like now in the middle. Yeah, and also from the front, I think looks much better. Yeah, so very nice. Looks much better than before. In the center. So that's it for today. The next modification is done on my Royal Enfield Meteor 350. I definitely prefer the centered look of the dashboard. Looks much better in my opinion. Of course, I got rid of the tripper navigation, so if you need the tripper or you want to have it, then you have to get the off-center dashboard. But this is just my opinion. Just let me know in the comments what do you think. Off-center look or centered look. Which one do you prefer? You can get the complete set with the screws, the bracket and everything at Hitchcock's. I will put the link down in the video description. It's not that difficult to install and looks very good. From the front, from the rider's perspective, absolutely amazing. In the next video I will show you how I mount my navigation device. I'm using an Apple CarPlay. So everything is nearly finished for my next road trip. Maybe one small modification more. I'm thinking about putting a luggage rack on the back. But I'm not sure yet. I have one, but I will see if I mount it and if I use one more bag at the back, because I have a new idea for some panniers for traveling. Some very interesting ones. I will show you in another video too, when everything is finished. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, ride safe, and cheers.